Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, I'm going to use the Rivian Configurator to build and price the 2022 Rivian R1T all-electric pickup truck. Before I do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this video helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at my 2022 Rivian R1S build and price review. I've put the link to that video in the description below. Okay, so here we are on the Rivian Configurator. We're looking at our R1T all-electric pickup truck. But before we actually spec it out and do the build and price, let's find out a little bit more about the truck, and then we'll come back over here to the configurator. As you might expect, the 2022 Rivian R1T is no ordinary pickup truck. For starters, this all-electric vehicle features 4 motors, one for each wheel. Its performance specifications are also impressive. It is designed to tow up to 11,000 pounds. When it's empty, it can accelerate to 60 miles an hour in 3 seconds or cruise for 400 miles on a single charge. Like to go off-road? Its height-adjustable air suspension can provide up to 14.2 inches of ground clearance, and its claimed water fording depth is 39 inches. The R1T is in the middle of the pack in terms of size. In comparison to mid-size crew cab trucks, it's not as large as the typical 1500 series full-size crew cab truck. Its 135.8-inch wheelbase puts it in the middle of the Ram 1500s and the Honda Ridgeline's crew cab short bed wheelbase ranges, but it is only 6 inches longer and 3/4 of an inch taller. As far as power is concerned, the Rivian quad motor drive is comprised of 2 dual motor units, one for the front axle and another for the rear. Much of the structure is shared between the motor and gearbox, enabling high power density. Powering the front axle is a compact 415 horsepower unit that makes 413 pound-feet of torque. The rear motor makes 420 horse and 495 pound-feet of torque. As far as range is concerned, Rivian intends to offer 3 different battery pack sizes, resulting in 3 different ranges, though all range numbers are merely estimates at this time. The automaker says we'll offer 2 of them at launch, a 135 kilowatt an hour pack with a range of more than 300 miles, and a 180 kilowatt an hour pack with a range of more than 400 miles. A smaller 105 kilowatt pack with a range of more than 230 miles will be available 6 months to a year after the other 2. For comparison, the largest pack available in a Tesla is 100 kilowatts an hour. The interior of electric vehicles is expected to be more stylish and technologically advanced than that of internal combustion engine counterparts, and the R1T certainly follows that trend. 2 fairly large digital displays are inset within open-pore wood trim, one in front of the driver, where a normal instrument pod would be, and the other in the center of the dash. As far as technology, Rivian has outlined a fully connected system that will easily enable over-the-air software updates. In terms of automated driving, Rivian says it is equipping the R1T with the hardware required to support Level 3 automation on the highway. As far as storage is concerned, the R1T utilizes a lot of room in an innovative way. Its truck bed is shorter than most, measuring just 55 inches in length. However, the hood has a front trunk because there isn't an engine there. In addition, the bed features an under-the-bed trunk large enough to accommodate a full-size spare tire. However, Rivian's gear tunnel, which is a lockable space behind the cab and under the bed where golf bags and snowboards can be stored, may be the most bizarre and fascinating feature. The doors of the truck open in such a way that they serve as bed steps when accessed from either side. As far as towing capacity is concerned, Rivian says that the R1T can tow 11,000 pounds. I'm curious how far the R1T can tow even half that weight, however, as towing reduces an electric vehicle's range. But it's also just about having enough range to get out of town and have adventures. The R1T is a lifestyle vehicle, not a workhorse. Okay, so now that we got that little overview out of the way, we're back over here on the configurator, and now we can build and price our 2022 Rivian R1T. Let's quickly go through these slides. We can get some different looks of the exterior. We can get a couple of different looks of the interior. I love the 2 big digital gauge clusters, one for the infotainment and one that's your instrument cluster. I think that's fantastic. I like that a lot. Okay, so I think we'll choose this angle here so we can check out the paint colors. And when we get to that point, first thing we need to do is choose what spec we want. So you got the Adventure package, and there's an Explorer package, and up here they talk about the Launch Edition, which is no longer available. Those reservations are full. Adventure package is automatically checked at $73,000. It gives you the premium interior with added functionality. And so we're going to go with that because the Explorer package is more of a rugged setup, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'd rather have the premium setup, so we're going to do that. As far as battery packs are concerned, your standard battery is included. That gives you 314 miles. You can pay $10,000 to get another 86 miles. So the max pack gives you another 86 miles, so a total of 400 miles for $10,000. I think I'll skip on that for sure. Let's take a look at these paint colors. There's 9 of them. This color here is LA Silver, Glacier White, Red Canyon, Midnight, Rivian Blue, Limestone, Forest Green, El Cap Granite, and Compass Yellow. When I did the build on the Rivian R1S, I did it in this El Cap Granite, and I still like this color, but I think for the pickup, I think we'll do something a little different. Let's go with the Red Canyon paint. It's a $1,500 option. We're sitting at $74,500. And then we've got different wheel options just like they did with the SUV. So this is the 21-inch wheel. It's called the Road, and it's a no-cost option because it's the one that's included. Here we've got the 20-inch all-terrain dark wheel. It's $3,500. And yeah, it adds a little more height on the truck, and I definitely like that. Here's the 20-inch all-terrain in bright, $1,800. Here's the 20-inch all-terrain, which is, I think this is what I put on the R1S. We got the 22-inch Sport Bright, $1,800, and the 22-inch Sport Dark for $3,500. I think we'll go with these 20-inch all-terrain brights, and I think these are the ones I actually put on the SUV. At any rate, let's move on. So do we want the spare tire? Yes, we do. For $800, we want the spare tire. Do we want the off-road upgrade? We do, because what does it give us? Reinforced underbody shield, bumper tow hooks, things like that. It's a couple of grand, but why not? Okay, so we've got everything selected here. Let's move on to the interior. Okay, so for the interior, all we really need to do is choose our interior colors. They look to be the exact same ones as the SUV. Do we want the Black Mountain, Ocean Coast, or Forest Edge? I forgot about this Forest Edge. It's kind of cool. I like it, but you know what? I could get tired of that, definitely. I know I won't get tired of the Black Mountain, and so we're going to go with the Black Mountain, and let's move on to adventure gear, which I think is accessories. Yes, totally accessories. So you got the Rivian Camp Kitchen and Snow Peak. It's $5,000. We'll skip on that. You've got the 3-person tent for $2,650, comes in black. And yeah, just like with the SUV, you can't select it in brown. I purchased this with the SUV. I think we'll skip over it with the pickup here, but I still think it's pretty cool. And I don't think it's cost too much money. That's a lot of money, this camp kitchen, $5,000. That's a lot for that, but it is pretty cool. As far as cargo and mounts are concerned, you got the gear tunnel shuttle. It's a slide-out platform. You've got cargo crossbars, and then you've got like bike mount, snow mount, kayak, surfboard. All your adventure sports stuff's covered. As far as charging is concerned, yes, we need the wall charger for sure. We've got to have that at the house. And then they've got all-weather floor mats. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take those. We've got the off-road recovery kit, super cool. And then we got this feel kit. The feel kit is super cool. Check this out. So the feel kit's $150, but boy, it gives you this 130-piece kit. It's all about medical stuff that it gives you, survival stuff, and general stuff that it gives you. I mean, it's got a lot of really cool things in there that you might need when you're out, I don't know, doing an adventure. So we're definitely going to select the feel kit, and then I think that's it. Let's move on to the summary. Okay, so here we are at the summary. Life for this vehicle started at $73,000. Out the door, we're at $80,000. So $7,000 in change in features and upgrades that we needed to put on this to make it our own. The way this would work is if you wanted to get this, you got to put down a $1,000 deposit and hit this little checkout button. It would take you to this little page where you give them all your little information, and then you'd be good to go. And on that note, we are also good to go. We just did a build and price review of the 2022 Rivian R1T all-electric pickup truck. So again, if you found this video content helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.